Hey y'all. Hope y'all can hear me now. I don't know if y'all can hear me before, but hey, I'm trying to do this from my laptop. I did it the other day and it was kind of delayed, and I'm trying to see why. Hey, one wretched ass nigga, what's up? I said that so gay. Nah, my bad. I was distracted. My dogs are in here. I have to kick them out in just a minute. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh goodness. I'm about to I guess grease my fucking scalp. I didn't know if I should cam up or not. I was kind of delayed, but y'all just let me know. Um but yeah, so as y'all can see, my title says I wasn't always a loner, right? Right. I thought maybe I would, just kind of shoot the breeze with y'all. Maybe like I said, grease my scalp, maybe play in makeup a little bit. Keyword play in makeup. I ain't trying to do like a, full beat, nothing like that. And just kind of explain my title. I guess you can call it a story time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hope that sounds, cool or whatever. Um, I don't know. I just felt like chatting a little bit, and I'm not really get on the phone and be on the phone for hours. Like I have my moments, but most of the time I'm pretty much in my own bubble, in my own head. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of a recluse. So, I just kind of had a moment where I kind of wanted to vibe, nothing too big, Um me going live, I've been going live a little bit more often for me, which is good. And I just be kind of like trying to test the waters and test my comfortabilities, so that way I can actually do something a little more set for y'all. Of course, my little dog wants to bark right now. What? You trying to go? You're not gonna let me get a word in? No. All right, all right. Man. What about you, Cara? What? You just gonna look at me and smile? Can I do my live? I can. I'm about to get that loud. See, this is what I go through. My dogs, man. My damn dogs. They carry my bad. All right, hold on. I'm a little, kind of floating. So excuse my eyes. But I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Let me see. There we go. Hey, Caro. Say hey. Come here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get them out. Yeah. Bye. I'm doing too much. All right, y'all. Blended Healing. Hey, long time no see. How are you? I hope all is well. Like I said, excuse my eyes. I am floating. But yeah, for those who don't know, or for those who do, I kind of made my own little concoction. So it's a mixture of this and a mixture of that, and blah blah blah. I'm gonna just talk to y'all for a little bit. And I hope it's cool. Um, so like I was saying, I wasn't always oh, you wanna see it? Yeah, okay. So okay, this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna show you what I mixed together. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if you see those thick white chunks in there, but that comes from a hair fertilizer. So I use this grease. I like this because I like Indian hemp, stuff like that, you know. And let me see. I don't want to show y'all the empty tube. Okay. So I mixed it with this, which is where the chunks come from. And let me see. I think the other oil is behind my laptop. Let me see. There we go. Okay. This. And I want to mix a few other things in there. I just haven't got a chance to actually go get said things, you know? Yes, you have that. The Blue Magic throwback. Yeah, the Blue Magic, yeah. Very throwback. You have that divert hair fertilizer? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it works. It works pretty good, I must say. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find some lip gloss. Like my lips is so dry. For those that don't know, I have hypothyroidism. That means I have an underactive thyroid. Well, technically for me, I don't have a thyroid, but because I don't have a thyroid anymore as of August of 23, um, I'm considered underactive because I gotta take a stimulating hormone every day for the rest of my life. So there's that. And it comes with symptoms, one being mouth being dry. So you're going to mass produce this as your product, right? Right? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Now, don't get me wrong, I kind of wanna shop around for the right container. Because I want to find, like containers kind of like this size. I'm gonna go on Amazon and see if I can find some, cute little containers, and then I'll just make a few and kind of like, see how it is with family, and then like go from there. But my thought is, okay, my thing is I think too far ahead sometimes, right? Book, apothecary, or Uline. What is that? Excuse me, I'm slow, but what is that? But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Let me go ahead and get started, get it cracking. But oh yeah, and I had cut my little sides right here. They were longer, but they seemed to be kind of broken, like kind of dead. So I cut it, and it's gonna also help me see the growth, the change, you know what I'm saying, while using this product. So it's gonna be like a little journey, if you will. Now, the the virgin hair fertilizer. Oh, for the containers. Oh, okay, cool. Let me actually take a picture of that so I don't forget, because I am definitely going to forget. And I will check that out ASAP. Um, there we go. Big. Okay, and so okay, so when I was reading the products, I noticed that the hair fertilizer was like, put in the scalp every day, blah blah blah. And but I had to put into consideration that I was mixing it all together. I can't put this on my scalp every day. I don't know if that means I'm low porosity or high porosity. I haven't checked my porosity in some years. But um I don't know what that means because my hair gets it's super greasy. Like it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like when I grease it down, um, I'm technically not gonna have to do it again just for the sake of it being way too greasy. I won't have to do it again to like maybe 4 days. You know what I'm saying? I can't even do it every other day because it'd be too much. A little bit goes a long way. Very little. You know what I'm saying? And just there you go. You know, if you try to be heavy handed, it's gonna you're gonna regret it at the end because it's gonna be so heavy. It's gonna weigh you down, weigh your hair down, and depending on your texture and your own hair density and blah 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 blah, it's gonna really affect your styling. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful with that, and that's whether you're relaxed or natural. You lucky my hair drinks oil. See, blended. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, it's different for people. So, like in that case, you would be great using this stuff. Thank you, blended. Yeah, thank you. I don't know. All this info is just kind of like coming out. Fun fact. The first time I started a natural journey, you know, I had actually went back to the creamy crack a couple of times. Yes, I regretted it. Yes, what was I thinking? Yes, 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 yes. It's called depression. Okay, it's called depression. But as I was saying, like I started shoot. I want to say back in the end of 2012 was my first journey. I was going through a lot. My mom had passed away in May, and then my dad was on the verge of passing away, and he ended up passing away the day before New Year's Eve, the 30th of December of 2012. And then at the same time, I just found out I was pregnant. Yeah, that's wonderful. So I shaved my whole head off. I was pretty much bald. I had like a little light fade or whatever. And I just started researching. But, that's just a little fun fact. Now, as far as this concoction, because I don't know what to call it. So my concoction, um, I want to I guess kind of like play in other hair greases, I guess you can say, or oils. You know what I'm saying? And kind of do maybe like some different kinds and kind of see. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to keep the hair fertilizer in rotation, right? But I want to do like, you know, I don't know. I want to do like different kinds. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to do one where it's a oil, like all the natural oils, the tea tree, the what's the castor oil, all the good oils, the jojoba, but some of those don't mix well together. So I got to go back and do my research and just what I'm saying, kind of play with it a little bit. And it's funny because you're saying I can't wait to see you grow this business. I'm just gonna share a little secret. I didn't even look at this as it possibly being a business. Isn't that crazy? Like I didn't think about that till now. I really was just doing it because I've been mixing up stuff and I haven't done it in so many years. Like I just kind of like neglected myself and I just kind of like, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like my hair would be so much longer now if I just really just stop cutting it, stop shaving my head, you know what I'm saying? And pulling Jada Pinkett's. And it's funny because I get on here now and boom, but I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've been praying for, something to do that can possibly like, generate a little cash. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You think so? Like, well, blended. I wonder which ancestor, No, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to my spirituality, like I'm learning so much, you know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. And when school was in, I used to get up and like listen to you. And like I felt like I was just so open. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it was. I mean, I know what it was. Like, of course, it was your message, but it was your aura as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you have an idea what gift you have. Or maybe you do. I think you do. You should. Yeah, you do. But yeah, like I didn't think about it till today. I didn't think about it till this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about making a concoction, testing it out so I can kind of document my progress, you know? So I think that's pretty dope. Oh, and you're very, very welcome. Very welcome. Um I'm actually kind of excited. I'm actually kind of excited. So it's gonna have okay. So now if we're talking business, right? It's gonna have to take me a while to get it started. And I'm not saying because of money, because that's the obvious reason, right? But I'm gonna say, well, yeah, I mean, of course, like money to obtain supplies and make bulk and whatever, whatever. But it's also going to take a while simply because I want to actually show progress. You know what I'm saying? I want to actually like look, this is where I was. This is, you know what I'm saying, where I am now. I mean, well, like at such and such time, and then at this point, I'm somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I need to massage this in, but yeah, like I really want to kind of pace it. You know what I'm saying? See, you follow your own recipe, and the ancestors stepped in and said, "Nah, add this, take a little of this, and so on and so forth." Yeah, you're right about that. You are definitely right about that because that is like literally my thought process and my thinking process when it comes to this concoction of mine. You start small, you take progression videos. Absolutely. I just didn't want that's oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. This is insane. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. Okay. Everything that you're saying to me, I've kind of done unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, I was just on Snapchat, and I rarely go on Snapchat, but I like Snapchat because you can do the little timers. You can kind of play with some stuff. So when it comes to like editing, you do something. So I literally made a video and I was just kind of like, like rubbing my fingers in and, separating it and, going in circles and all of that. You know what I'm saying? No sound, no nothing, not me talking, because I can always do a voiceover. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, crazy. Because it's your path. Oh my gosh. These are these chicks making these videos. Yeah, and that's crazy because I get told that all the time. Like, there's this girl, doing her hair and she's chat. Why don't you do that? And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. But then anxiety comes in. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird. But I'm trying to, and this is just me thinking, just like right now, maybe I should just go in this whole live and chatting situation like y'all were my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't have many of real life friends. I mean, I have enough because I'm a Scorpio. So, we don't really just do people like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, people I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? So, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna look into containers. Um also gotta study the natural oils, what can be put together, what doesn't need to be put together. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them kind of cancel each other out. So you gotta be very careful. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go, get some natural oils, put them all together and be like, bam. So, because even if you notice, like when people are making hair oils, they use pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? What does your intuition tell you first thing? After that, it's ego. Either you talking into something or talking you out of something. Yeah. Oh wow, that is so true. I can't even dispute that. Like, damn, that is so true. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, like this was not what I was expecting going live today. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think I was about to potentially start a business, guys. Anybody want in? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Last time I tried to include a person in my dream, they end up seeming like they secretly, you know, wanted to just use my ideas for their own dream, you know, and then got mad when I noticed it. People are weird. And speaking of that, that's one of the many reasons why I'm such a lone wolf. Well, there's no coincidences. There is a reason why I popped in. There's most definitely a reason why you popped in. It's freaking insane. That is insane. My dogs are mad because they can't get in here. I mean, I'm sorry, dogs. Like, y'all loud out there. Y'all can come in here and be more loud. They want to go outside. They want to go out back. No, stop. They want to go out back. But as y'all can see, I'm on live. And I mean, I would take y'all out back with me, but it's outside. So it's nothing to see there. But my backyard, I mean, trying to see if I want to style this. That's what I'm kind of playing in it now. But anyway, so because you got like blended, you got my mind going now. But I'm gonna explain. It's like I said earlier, my title is called I Wasn't Always a Loner, right? And it's really kind of like a play on words because I kind of was a loner, but I wasn't in a sense, right? And I'm gonna say that I wasn't because, growing up and like going to school and stuff like that, I've always had, kids that would want to play with me, and you know what I'm saying, that would invite me to their birthday parties and stuff like that. I probably wasn't gonna go, but you know what I'm saying, like it was cool. Like my mama wasn't having all that, y'all know how it go. But but yeah, so you said I'm a loner to a point, introvert, but you didn't know that. No, I wouldn't have thought that of you at all. I know I'm very introverted until I, get comfortable with you. And even still, like I have moments, where I'm just either quiet and like in my phone or something, like playing a game or something like that, or I'm really talkative. There's no in between. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more quiet than talkative. You know? Yeah, like I'm that one that might start to feel uncomfortable. Like we're in a group setting or something, and it's like three to four of us females, we talking and blah blah blah. And I'll be the one that mess around and like slip away to where y'all like look over to your left and be like, dang, where'd Shane go? I'm on the way home as we speak. And like I don't know. Energies. I had to teach myself to be an extrovert. Yeah, in a sense, I kind of had to as well, like in the sense of like, hey, all doves, it's share with the contraband. But yeah, like I had to learn how to be more introverted in aspects of like, okay, Shane, you gotta start taking more pictures of yourself. I used to hate taking pictures. I used to hate being noticed. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of crazy to say because I was a dancer. Like I used to teach dance. I used to dance. I used to like twerk. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to like dance. That was my life. Like I ate, breathed, lived, dance. You know what I'm saying? So with that, people used to think, oh, like look at her, or she want attention or whatever. No, it's me being in my bubble, in my zone, right? Because like I can be sitting here talking to y'all now. However, I can be thinking up a whole dance routine in my head, whole choreo. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. Not really, because it's just my passion, but you get what I'm saying. Like that's just how my mind works. But now, you know what I'm saying, I got a little older, you know, lifestyle life, and at some point, I don't really dance like that no more. And I should, because I do miss it. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. But we'll see. We'll see. One step at a time, right? So anyway, one of the reasons why, I grew up to be so introverted is because I had lost pretty much my whole life in a matter of not even a full year, when I was in my early 20s. And ever since then, I ain't really been right. And what I mean by that, I mean more of my livelihood. You know what I'm saying? When I turned 18, well, let me back up a little bit more. That's your creative self shining through. Check in with your elders and see who in lineage that has traits like you. I'm gonna have to. The only problem is I don't know who to check in my family because my family sucks, blended. Like my family sucks. Especially like and my mom's gone, so and my big mama's gone. My auntie, she sucks. I haven't seen her in so long. I don't talk to my oldest sister. I haven't talked to her in almost 10 years. Um, my other sister, she seemed to like her step siblings more than her real siblings, unless it's our sister that I haven't talked to in almost 10 years. It's weird. And then my brother, we talk, but we kind of like one and the same, so we don't really just every day. You know what I'm saying? Like you may get a once a month from us, you know what I'm saying? A couple of months. I mean, but we see each other on social media, so we know each other's alive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We're very disturbed, dysfunctional. You know, it's just weird. You know, so I really wouldn't know who to talk to. And well, and then on my dad's side, I kind of know if they ain't for you, they ain't for you. You're right. And my oldest sister, in order for that to work, and it still wouldn't be the same because it's been like so long since I've talked to her, is if she can A, admit to stealing my identity, and B, try to correct some of her wrongs. You know? Then talk to them in your dreams or in a quiet time or do ancestor research on your own. I found a lot doing those paths and much. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to do that because I mean, I know a little bit on my mom's side, like I said, all that. But like as far as like race and ethnicity, um, I on my mom's side, it's black, Cherokee Indian, um, they kind of got mistaken as white at one point, and then we got West Indian, Hindu. So, and then on my dad's side, it's like Cherokee, Sioux Indian, Black, and Italian. So it's like, like what the fuck? Where's your roots? What land does your people hail from? Drill it back to the land. Yeah. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to do that. Y'all, even though I cut my sides as like a tester, I hate that I did that. So now I want to like put them behind my ear. I hate that I did that, but I'm looking forward to actually, having footage of the growth. You know what I'm saying? And another reason why I had made this oil is because with my thyroid disease that I go through, um, one of the symptoms is like real bad hair shedding. So my hair sheds like really, really bad. So I was like, shoot, I need some type of, concoction or something that can keep my hair growing as I'm shedding. You know what I'm saying? You said Cherokee twice. Yes, I did. South Carolina, Florida, Georgia. Okay. Mississippi, Texas. Yeah, and definitely I know for a fact Texas. I'm from Texas. That's kind of funny, but yeah, I'm from Texas. And I had found out that my great grandmother, my big mama's mom, on my mom's side, her parents, the mom was black and Hindu, and which I don't even know to this day, like how they came about so long ago. you know. And then her dad was a Cherokee Indian. You know, he was very, 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 very fair skinned with long hair. Like it was crazy. But yeah. So yeah, like one of the reasons, one of the many reasons why I'm a loner is simply because with all the hardships in my life and all the things that I've went through, which I am going to tell this story, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot which story that I was going to give y'all. But being that like I went through the things that I went through, it just kind of closed me off. I kind of got tired of like dealing, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the outcome that I was getting, right? Look at the migration of your people. The paths are linear. Okay. That is so interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to get with my favorite aunt and do it before she leaves this earth. Yeah, she likes doing stuff like that. So I need to get with her and we can that can be our little project, you know, our little something to do, and then I can like take it on, you know, after she leaves, you know. So yeah, so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, yep. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm a loner because I have to protect myself, right? Hold on. I've been researching my family for at least 10 years. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely about to get started cuz I just want to know. You know what I mean? I just want to know. But yeah, so I this is like a I guess you could say a defense mechanism, just something that I feel like I have to do. And I done grown used to it. And because I've closed myself off, I've obtained a sense of being socially awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to start conversations with people. I feel like I sound goofy, you know, when I say certain things. So I just, you know, kind of keep myself closed off. So that's pretty much my lonership. But the main thing, the story that I wanted to tell y'all was basically how I was minding my own self business, walking down the street, and almost almost got unalived. Was almost robbed. Well, was robbed at knife and gunpoint. Like I didn't see how he had both of them. Like it was like wow. Um, it kind of made me numb. But I'm gonna get a little ahead. Let me start from the beginning. So at this time, I was staying with my best friend, and I was walking it down the street. There was like a little, uh, like a corner store, like a little Valero or something like that. And I used to go, to walk, get a little shit and really to kind of get away and kind of like, just kind of let my thoughts be. So I was walking back and this car had pulled up. Hold on. It's not so much as being alone, it's just your vibration and frequency is different than theirs. You transmit differently. So like minded beings will be attracted to you, your tribe, and your soul family. That sounds great. Like I'm waiting. I'm waiting to have my own like tribe, like a real good solid group of friends. You know what I'm saying? Like that is so hard for me. And a part of me want to say it's me, but I know I'd be lying. I know I would be lying. And I'm not saying that to like because of my ego and I'm, act like I'm perfect or anything like that. I don't think I'm perfect. But I'm the type of person that only reacts to your energy. Does that make sense? Like what you get from me is what I got from you, but maybe worse because I'm a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? You are guarded and look at people sideways to protect your energy, and your discernment is heightened. That's another one of your gifts. You right, blended. Um, I was told a long time ago by this random lady on the bus that I had a gift for discernment. And I'm like, what? And I do. Like I can see things happening before it actually happens. Does that make sense? And no, I'm not no psychic. No, I'm not clairvoyant. No, I'm not that so raven. I just no, that's not how that works. It's just, in my opinion, it's just I know how to line up common sense with realism, and I can form what's about what's going to take place. It's not, you know what I'm saying. I'm not, I'm not trying to say I'm just this magical being. That's not what I'm saying. But I do. I can, and I lose a lot of friends that way because we get real cool real fast, right? Because of the energy, right? But for me, I start getting like protective over my friend. And if I can sense, if I can sniff that you're being overly gullible or unrealistically optimistic, you know what I'm saying, then I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to let you know what's going to happen if you keep blah, 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 blah. And people, always be like, oh, nah, she tripping, whatever, whatever. And it happens, and then they fall out with me just so they can't say that I was right. It's crazy. It happens all the time, like all the time. All the time. Either that or I can be like venting and I'll make a post. You know how we do on Facebook, and I'll make a post and a person that start to feel guilty and they just go off and I wasn't even talking about them. Like I fuck around and be like, oh yeah, she did do that. You motherfucker, you. Like I smoke a lot. Like I just, I don't be thinking that deep all the time. So, but yeah, back to the little story. I kind of got sidetracked. So, like I said, I was walking home. Guy pulled up and he was like, "Get in," and I was like, "Oh no," like I'm waving my hands, like, "No, like this ain't that type of party. No, I'm good." So I took like 3 more steps, and that's when he pulled out his gun, and he was like, "Yeah, I think it'd be wise for you to get the fuck in." And I was like, "Oh, okay, fine." You know what I'm saying? Because I can't outrun a bullet. You know what I'm saying? So in the car, he ended up driving probably about like 2 I want to say about, yeah, like maybe 3 miles, if that. If that. We'll say 2 into this whole little parking garage, right? And um he had a knife on this side, and then he had the gun right here. And he was like, okay, well, since you ain't, basically, since I'm not a prostitute, he yanks my phone. He pulls my wallet out of my well, not my wallet, my money out of my shorts pocket, and then he pushes me out the car and speeds off. And I'm just kind of like in this parking garage, confused, shaking, terrified, don't know what to think. So I sprint all the way back to my neighborhood. And at this point, my best friend and her homeboys and like all these people were looking for me. So when they see me and I'm all like, looking all crazy, they start like going into panic mode. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the many reasons why I'm very, I guess you can say, guarded, because I've been in a lot of situations where I've been set up that I just don't really deal with people. Y'all gotta understand, I'm in Dallas, okay? I'm from Dallas. I was raised in a small town at the time called McKinney. And then I came back to Dallas. I used to come to Dallas every weekend, but that's just how I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of raised kind of more on the country slash suburban side. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So I didn't realize how green I was to certain aspects in life until I got grown and started going through shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize how overly trusting I was and super friendly, and I didn't understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's a little too quiet in here. My ceiling fan is getting on my nerves. I don't know if it's getting on y'all nerves, but it's down for sure getting on my nerves. So I'm going to play a little music in the background. Let's see. And I had made this little playlist a few days ago, but I haven't played the playlist yet. And it's really just like old songs. I guess, what would be like our back in the day, you know? So, you know. If y'all have any, requests or whatever, just let me know because I'm on Apple Music. So just let me know. And we can just go back to chat. And let's see. What's on here? Oh, shoot. SWV. But yeah. So, with that being said, I would like to kind of branch out. Gotta run, love, at work. I'll be watching your progress. Thank you so much, Blended. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah. You as well. You be great as well. And thank you for giving me the confirmation that I needed. I really appreciate that. That's crazy. Like, I'm kind of flustered, but hey, here we go, right? Here we go. So thank you. Thank you so much. But and then plus when I was little, I used to get bullied a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because of like dumb reasons. Yes, let's go. So now I'm at a point in my life where it's like I would love to have a nice friend tribe, a nice you know what I'm saying, group of friends, but at the same time, I'm so guarded. So it's I don't think it's ever going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but it feels like I've been on here for hours, and I've only been on here for almost 1 hour. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. But yeah, so I want to try these other apps as well. And I want to go back to one of my old apps, Station Head, because on Station Head, you can play music and you can, chat, do your show, and do it like a show, like an actual, podcast with music breaks and things like that. The only thing about it is you can't see, uh, you know, the panel holder. You can't see anybody on the panel. So that's the only thing about Station Head. But I still like the vibe. And I need to really start doing stuff on my Twitch, but I don't think I have any followers. I don't know. But the only reason why I haven't like had a set like topic and you know what I'm saying, just like a little more structure. 'Cause I used to. It's just I'm really just trying to get used to like being back on here in this aspect. Um I haven't really been in many lives, so I don't be knowing what's going on. I really just been kind of just focusing on what I'm trying to do and what I got going on. And I'm actually thankful that I got the confirmation that that's what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Is figuring out my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really happy for that. I'm really happy for that. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. I only feel like there's one person in here, so to that one, what's up? Uh, this been kind of heavy on my mind, so I'm gonna kind of say this, and this is not to anyone of specifics. This is just in general, because I go through this too often than I shouldn't be, right? So, hey, Wes Adams. Hey, see, you heard I was gonna get the babbling and venting a little bit. And I'm twirling. I was over here twirling in my hair, and I look over. What's up, Wes? I hope all is good. I hope all is good. Yeah, you just not getting here, so I kind of like brief you on what's been talked about. We've been kind of talking about like one of the many reasons as to why I became a loner. We also talked about me starting a business with my hair concoction, and I didn't even think of that. So like that was dope as fuck coming to that realization. And other than that, we just been kind of chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna kind of throw a little disclaimer out, but nothing too serious. What's up with you? How you been? He's trying to influence me. Oh boy, I love him so. Hey peoples, what's up? Yeah, I don't know how long you've been here, peoples, but quick summary of what we've been talking about. Like I said, we were talking about how pretty much one of the many reasons as to why I am a introvert. Also realized that I was kind of generating a business and didn't even realize that I was doing it kind of like for fun for me. When I made my little hair concoction, my little hair goop or whatever, and yeah, I got a cool business idea, and I wasn't even thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of like, duh, why didn't you think of that? Like it's crazy. You can't complain, Wes. You blessed. I know that's right. Me too. And I'm trying to not come across as I'm complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. But yeah, so that's pretty much all what we've been talking about. Yeah. But okay, my little disclaimer. How do I want to say this? Because it's a few of y'all that do this. I will not. I will not lower my standards or remove my boundaries to soothe your psyche. Okay? This second thing I'm about to say has nothing to do with the first thing. Okay? Now the second thing I want to say is if you ever send me money, right? Dollar, 20, 30, 40, 50, 80, whatever. If you send me a cash app and expect me to cross my boundary because you sent me that cash app, think again. It's not happening, and I'm not sending your money back because you made the conscious decision to send it to me. Don't send it to me. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I got daughters. So that as soon as that money is coming in my cash app, it's good as gone. You might as well let it go. And I'm not even being rude. It's a few of y'all that've tried me in that realm. And I'm just telling y'all, like, chill. Leave me alone. If y'all not genuinely trying to support what I'm trying to do, as far as me, getting acclimated, back acclimated into going live often so I can have set topics for you guys, and as well as working on this newfound business of my hair concoction, which I haven't found a name or nothing like that for it yet, but where I can get the products that I need that I can test around and, mix together and see what works and see what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not really trying to help me like in that realm, if you just say you want to help me just so you can turn around and say, ooh, do this in this video, do that, show me this, show me that, send me this, then it's not genuine, support. And I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave quietly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to call nobody out. I ain't trying to start no shit. I ain't trying to do none of that. Like, as you can see, I'm very calm. I'm not angry, hype, whatever y'all want to call it. Just let it go. Like, if you not trying to support my movement, I don't need nobody to support my body. I don't need that. Like, I'm good in that department. Like, I promise I'm okay. So if you're not trying to support the movement, monetarily, don't send me no money. Okay? Because I'm not giving it back. Is that understood? Like, do I gotta elaborate? I hope I don't gotta elaborate, right? Kind of dumb. Oh my gosh, what am I listening to? Shit, what am I listening to? Excuse me, y'all. Like, I was just talking and I didn't even realize. Like, I heard her in my ear. And don't get me wrong, I fucks with Shantae Moore. Don't get it twisted. Like, I fucks with Shantae Moore, but that just was not it for the time. And I can like hear, but I'm like, no, that's not what I'm listening to, right? And then, sure enough, Shantae's got a man. I don't hear that shit. Fuck that. Fuck your man. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You know what that song gives me? That song gives me the vibe that, like, if you was like at a like all black retail store or something, that would be they like background music. You know what I'm saying? That'll be their ambiance music. Oh shit. That's some good shit. That's funny. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? And it's funny because I don't know if y'all were in here when I said I was like, I had made this playlist, of like if y'all like the same age as me, because I know I'm older than quite a few people, but and maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how old y'all are, but I was doing my version or our version of what's what's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? What's our back in the day. So yeah. And for some reason, I decided to put Shantae's Got a Man at Home on it. But I think I did that because kind of like a little jokey joke because as a kid, I think that song hard as hell. And then one day I actually listened to the lyrics. And when I listened to the lyrics, I had ran to my mom and I was like, Mama, Shantae Moore is mean. She's a mean girl. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, listen to the words. She's taunting bitches because they man don't do right and her man does. Girl, bully. See, that's why people didn't like us light skinned chicks. That's some bully shit. Like, what the fuck? This shit's crazy, yo. That shit's crazy. And I need like do I have bobby pins? Because I keep having one or two falling out. That's probably why I just need a hair tie, but rubber bands gonna have to do because that's all I got right now. I'm trying to do, be a little more active in styling my hair because usually I just have it down and kind of like all over the place. But yeah. Shit. Do I have a bobby pin? Yes. Dang, these hoes big. What made me get thick, big ass bobby pins? But anyway, y'all. All right, has there been anything going on in these past few days in these YouTube streets? Cause I really don't be around like that, y'all. Kind of getting over the yelling and the screamings, then the replays of the same yellings and the screamings. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the replays when it's commentary. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the person be busting jokes and shit. Make a little humor of the situation, but just a dry ass replay, no, I'm good on that, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But some people are into it, so I'm not knocking nobody by all means. You go right ahead. It's crazy on this laptop, my hair looks orange, but it's really red. Like it's crazy. Do y'all see orange or do y'all see red? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if to me this is like going live and like chatting and stuff like that. For me, it's more kind of like therapeutic than monetary. You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong. Like I do need the fun, but it's just not Not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But it's just so much I want to do, and I'll be trying to navigate that shit, and it gets a little hard because like my mind just goes like. So I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out like if this is like if I still want to like treat this as part of my craft or I don't know anymore. I really don't know. Really don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm starting to come down. I had like a big rock home, one of them long rock homes, and now I'm starting to come down. So it's like cannot compute. Oh shit! I kind of want to play in makeup, but I kind of don't because I don't need nobody trying to judge. And I don't think I have any girls in here that can like kind of help me out either. So I'll do that later, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Like I've been trying to think of so many things that I want to do and kind of how to do it. Like I said in my last live, I wanted to do like maybe some dance shorts or some dance reels, stuff like that, short videos or whatever. But trying to see how really and truly like camera placement. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see the full, everything. I'm crying. I'm crying. Oh, I gotta get me some sleep. But yeah, so I don't know. And then I also wanted to do like other streaming sites too, but I don't know. I really don't know, y'all. I'm really just kind of like going back and forth with my thoughts, and I just kind of figure like just kind of getting on here and being random will kind of help me figure out what I want to do. Because what I don't want to do is have like structured shit on here, and I really be because that's what I did like in the beginning. I had my stuff set out, structured, written down, broke down, bullet point, blah 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 blah, like a whole little layout of a show, just for it to fall on deaf ears. And I still have a book full of that shit that I haven't even used, but I don't want to waste it. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't want to feel like I have to repeat it just to get, you know what I'm saying, some type of, notoriety or, like, hey, yeah, I watched this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that like I'm mad again. I'm just simply saying like I just don't want to waste it. I'd rather use the words appreciated. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That is all. Man, I need to do something with these thick ass brows, yo. They thick as fuck. They say if you brush them up, it's supposed to make you look refreshed. I don't think I ever look refreshed unless I actually like, put on makeup because I'll be so high, high. Oh shit, that was so flat. That was funny. Take it down low, wanna get high. On and on and on and on and on. Hey. I just noticed my dogs are finally quiet. Well, no, not really. Nope. So I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. They're probably ready for me to go back outside. Yeah, I had to get my two younger kids today. They out in the country, and I really don't feel like going out there. It's about an hour and 15 minutes for me, and I really don't feel like busting it. You know, I really don't feel like going, but I gotta get them. And then my oldest comes home from babysitting, and I gotta cook and mom and clean something. I'm sure I'm supposed to be washing fucking clothes right now. Oh, life, man. Being a mom sucks. No, I'm just playing. I love my kids, man. And those are my babies. Oh man. Hold on. Give me some pure. Don't like the blue. I'm gonna give it to you. Keep coming around. I wanna know. I can't keep it in a ponytail for long, but I want to do something else. I got any ideas? Any styling ideas? What I should do? Maybe I should like twist the front or something. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I think I should like maybe like twist it or cornrow or something like that. I don't know. Ain't my forehead big? Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like style wise. Honey, oh. Let me see. Maybe someone told me I should like shave the side, and I say no. Do like a twist or something. Hi, Bob's. Hi. Fun fact: I'm like a huge Mariah Carey fan. I just kind of keep that contained, you know. I don't know how people perceive me. You know what I'm saying? So they, like I always get told, you don't look like you would be a Mariah Carey fan. I am. I even watched Glitter. Y'all remember Glitter? My is for you. Where are you from? I'm from America, Texas to be exact. Where are you from? Where are you from? That's my dog, y'all. Don't be alarmed. It's just my big German Shepherd trying to bust in through my door. No need to worry. India. Okay, cool. What part of India? Like what in? East, west? What are we thinking? Are we feeling that? Are we feeling that style? Yes, no. I just let it feel like that for a little bit and we'll see how I feel about it. That's a really long broken hair. Like straight ends are crazy. Oh, just like me. Yeah, I'm probably about to wrap it up soon. I was thinking about doing a karaoke session with y'all, but I don't think the vibes are there. Like a lip sync karaoke session, or you can actually do karaoke. But I don't think the vibes are there. And I don't want to look too goofy, you know? I got to give y'all my goofiness in increments, you know? Small increments. But anyway, we talked about a little bit of this today and a little bit of that, right? Nothing too crazy. I don't know what next live will be like. I don't know what route I'm going to take. So, pray for me. But as I was saying, if you genuinely want to support the movement, i.e., my newfound business is my hair concoction, or getting equipment and things to make more content, different types of content, and having more set podcast shows for you guys. You can cash out me here. I'm gonna put it in the what you call it in the comment. No pressure, but I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. If anybody want to support, but like I said before, make sure your attention is to solely support. Not for weird requests. Um, yeah, and other than that, y'all have a wonderful day. I love everybody that loves me. And remember, in order to be healed, you must already be broken. And what don't break you will definitely make you. Peace. Bye.
What you talking about, Lincoln?
Bitch, I was made for this. Yeah. on my face. I got a game for it. Chopper go blah, 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 blah. Take off your face with it. Yeah. Real nigga in it, go hard to the finish. Got like 4 or 5 hoes and we still in the trench. If he make it, we double back, spinning again. I got my whole hood on my back. These niggas hating, yeah, it's a fact. Play me too close, you won't make it back. Bitch, I was made for this. King of the jungle, I'm finna go ape and shit. Bitch, I was made for this. 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 I'm swinging them colors, I'm feeling like Blade and shit. Bitch, I was made for this. I got my hood on my back, BFL to be exact. Nigga play, get the strap, make a play for the pack. Get the front and the back, never relax. And I don't do too much tripping, run up the hundreds and 50. If he sneak dissing, then that boy gon' come up missing. Standing on business, I got your hoe washing dishes. Whatever you with, then I'm
Wait a
ready, let's
minute.
get it. Boss in the building, you niggas employed. If I shoot my shit.
See. Something told me to go into my comments. Hold on. Something told me to go in my comments. Oh, Dubs, my bad. Are you still here? How are you doing? Are you better now? But my bad. Like that comment didn't even come up on my laptop, so I had to go through my phone. And I'm looking that way. Ooh, dang. All Dubs, I'm Shane. My bad. Caro, stop. Maybe I do need a moderator or something, so these messages can get posted, because it was asking like to allow it or not. No, for real. I think I need a. That's crazy. My bad. My bad. My bad. Ooh. I don't know if you still here, but I'm sorry, all Dubs. You know you my buddy, man. Dang. Oops. Dang, I'm sorry. My bad. But I guess he's not in here anymore, and I guess we ain't gonna have, we just gonna leave. All right, y'all. Ain't no point in me finishing the song. Y'all have a great one. Peace.